Brisbane. It's a catchweight contest at 68 kilos, agreed over 18 minutes. Gavin Prutney from New South Wales against Ozan Crash Craddock. What about that for a record? 4 fights, 4 wins, all wins via way of knockout. This is the math that matter. 8 years the junior is Craddock, but Craddock conceding 6 centimetres in height and 6 centimetres in reach. Fight number 2, Dave Ella, ready to go.
Thanks, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, back with the action at the Eaton's Hill Hotel. This is fight number 2 as we bring out our combatants. In the red corner, please welcome Gavin Prunty.
The past is the past, you know? It's a new day, bro. I'ma put it on my line, cause it's gotta do it now.
And in the blue corner, Ozan Craddock. Fight number 2 as we welcome our fighters in the red corner. He weighed in last night at 67.7 kilos, 7 professional fights for 5 victories, 3 by way of knockout. Trained by Tony Del Vecchio at the Full Body Impact Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Bondi, New South Wales, Gavin the Pimpernel Prunty. His opponent in the blue corner at 67.4 kilos with a perfect record of 4 fights, 4 wins, all inside the time with 4 knockouts. Trained by Rob DeLang at the Logan Boxing Club, representing Queensland, Ozan Crash Craddock. Six rounds of boxing action. Steve Marshall, your referee.
Steve Marshall, the referee. The 3 ringside judges, Tony Kittle, Adam Hyde, and Phil Austin.
Big thanks tonight to Steve NG.
All right, gentlemen, spoke to you both in the dressing room. You know exactly what I expect from you. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves. So touch them up, go back to your corner. Good luck.
Triple threat, triple impact. Boxing Promotions would like to thank DeBella Coffee, sponsors of this contest, Phil DeBella and the crew. An agreed weight of 68 kilos, just under 150 pounds. It is Ozan Crash Craddock. Gavin Prunty. New South Wales versus Queensland. Prunty in the greenish and gold, and Craddock in the gold and black.
Be good to see how Crash Craddock handles this taller opponent, whilst most of his sparring has been against the taller fellas. Nate Carroll and Craig Hill Jr., a bit with Tyrone Tongia. Extremely aggressive man.
Joining us in commentary, former amateur star Nathan DiCarlo. Ozan Craddock likewise a former amateur star, but the style suits the pros.
Yeah, definitely, Andy. Definitely his biggest test to date so far in this fight here. 7 fights, the other chap, and 5 wins. So, see how he goes.
Dominating that centre ring position is Craddock.
Boys, come on.
Really launches himself into his work.
Yeah, he does. He's, like I said, he's aggressive. I see him sparring in the gym all the time. He's got good defence.
Fellas, come on, box out of there.
And I agree with you guys. It'd be a good test for him tonight. Good jab.
Yeah, nice, beautiful jab. Conceding 6 centimetres in height and 6 centimetres in reach, but found his way through the perimeter there. Prunty really needs to keep it on the outside, especially early.
Yeah, smart work from Prunty to use that long left hand. You're right, he has that good reach, so he needs to do that. But Craddock seems to be getting through with that jab a fair bit.
Get your hands
He's creeping up with that front foot, Chris. He's doing it pretty discreetly and pretty good.
Ooh, straight right hand there from Craddock, who was met with a nice receipt from the Pumpanel. He's in some trouble here, Prunty.
Yeah, I think it could have been from that body shot, left up to the body, up in the solar plexus from Crash.
Born in Dublin, Ireland, now calls Bondi, New South Wales home out of the Full Body Impact Gym. The FBI crew, Tony Delvecchio, Virgil Calicota and company.
Yeah, Calicota in the corner with Prunty tonight.
Boys, come on. Okay, break, step back.
Ozan just losing a bit of balance there. I think sticking off the jab is initially the best thing for him in this opening round.
Yeah, I agree.
Tidy it up.
That centre ring spot. Trying to come over the top with a right hand there, Craddock.
There you see losing balance again. When he's throwing that right hand, it's quite hard.
Last couple of seconds of interesting opening round here. Prunty at times looked vulnerable, but has fought back very well to make it a competitive round.
Hydrate sports drinks. Develop coffee.
Shoot a little bit high. If we're going to shoot, we shoot with the jab first. Bring it down a little bit. Hey?
I'm saving my elbow.
Yeah, all right.
Have a deep breath. Yeah. Deep breath. Put some water in you.
Well, we've got to use it. Step in a little bit shorter on it, yeah? There's nothing wild. Just, I want to see a little bit more in and out, a little bit more sharpness with the feet, but you're moving along all right, but watch him, he's going to punch off the clinch. All right, that's the only punch he's got with you. That right.
Have a look at some of the action from the first round, and watch the left jab from Craddock. Beautiful, as you said, Nathan, using that front foot. Prunty really needs to keep those hands up a little higher. His chin's up a little bit, and he needs to be careful that Crash doesn't catch him over the top.
Stay back, Ozan.
Craddock v Prunty, round number 2, 2 of 6. Big night ahead, 2 Queensland titles, an Australian title. Brand new venue here in Brisbane, and the house full sign is up. You could not squeeze another in.
Yeah, what a venue, great spot. And you hear in the corner, Nathan, exactly what you said. You know, Coach Rob DeLange, straight away, you've got to have that jab behind you. When you're going with that lead right against a tall opponent, very hard to get there. You need to use your feet and your left hand to put you in a balanced position.
That's right. If you don't have your feet underneath you, you're really susceptible to getting hit yourself because obviously you can't move away quick enough.
Popping that left hand out, trying to set up something then. A slip was recorded, and rightly so, but he did wear one in the middle of all that as the heads clashed between Prunty and Craddock.
Prunty's got a dangerous long right hand when he throws. I believe he should use that a little bit more. He doesn't want to be here.
Come on, fellas, come on, box out of here, get your hands free.
Craddock, 4 fights, 4 wins, 4 KOs, just 5 professional rounds.
Right, step back. Starting to hold a bit, mate. Come on, get your hands free.
Very nice evasion there from Prunty. Stepped out of it as we reach the middle stage of round number 2. Finding the target a little hard to hit Prunty.
But there was the money shot right there from Ozan. That left hand, either left hook, left or straight left. That's what he should be. Keep on going with that.
A little less holding.
Good body shot too from Crash.
Prunty's been dropped here with just over a minute remaining in the second round.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Show me something. A box.
A big 60 seconds for Gavin Prunty here.
There was Chris. It was that left hook again.
Yep. His favourite fighters are the Mexican legends. Arce, Morales, Barrera, Marquez. You see why Craddock's an aggressive style fighter.
A couple of nice shots here from Prunty, but the better shots are undeniably coming from Craddock, who launches himself again.
He's got good long hands, Prunty. Oh, good shot. He's quite dangerous. Irishman.
Don't hold, fellas. Come on, box out of there.
He's got 5 wins, 3 via way a knockout. Nice short work there from Craddock. And just getting out of the way, resetting and restarting was Gavin Prunty. Walks into a couple at the end of the round.
Big thanks to Lenny Hookie for joining us tonight. The training squad of Cyclone, Boxing and Fitness.
If you're part of the social media set, join in the conversation now. If you're on Twitter, make sure you use the hashtag OzBoxing. We're tweeting from ringside. We'd love to hear your comments throughout the course of the night. Social media and the sweet science combine here on Fox Sports.
And this is the knockdown. This is the lead up, obviously. There's caught him a bit baffled there. And it was always going to be that left hook that caused the damage, and there it was. Didn't miss.
Didn't miss, perfectly timed, and wasn't a big one, wasn't a long one.
Nice and tidy, fellas.
Here we go, round number 3. Ozan Crash Craddock stamped his authority in round number 2. Beautiful straight right hand from the 21-year-old. As an amateur and National Golden Gloves Open champion, a Queensland and Australian champion as well at 54 kilos. Some kilos and some time ago.
He starts every round the same, Chris. He starts with those straight jabs. He puts them on the back foot. I think he really should stay with that. I mean, he's doing great, don't get me wrong, but I mean, we're looking for the future here, and obviously Ozan's got a big future ahead of him. So
this is what he does. He breaks the people down. I see it time and time again in the gym. He just breaks you down, keeps walking you backwards, and the kid just breaks you hard in the end.
Hold. Okay, break, step back.
Craddock doing a fine job here. Prunty nicely changes the direction of the fight, gets himself back out to a little bit of open space.
good job.
He's got some good skills, Prunty. Marked up a little under the right eye and above it, good right hand.
We're roughly about super welterweight. Geez, a giant as a super welterweight, Gavin Prunty. Oh, here's Craddock. Nice shots and a variation of shots here from the young man from Logan.
Feel that one coming.
First signs of a bit of claret coming out of Prunty's nose.
No real use or advantage as yet in that 6 centimetre height and reach advantage from the New South Welshman in the greenish and gold.
Starting to look a little tired too, his Prunty could be dangerous.
Not surprising, it's been quite some time since his last fight, December of 2010, back in Dublin, Ireland. Oh! Final 30 seconds of round number 3. Prunty with a strong jab there. As Craddock stepped into work again.
Bit of clarity out of Crash's nose as well.
Yeah.
Box out of there. Work in there.
Oh, solid left hook.
Don't hold. Break. Step back.
Nice from Prunty. Craddock looking the goods, isn't he?
Blow your mind now. Going really well. Don't let him frustrate you. He's just tying you up because he's got nothing. All I need is that defence and right hand up, especially off the clinches. But you've got to step in behind your jab. You're leaving your foot behind a bit, yeah?
Yeah,
Give him some water. How are you travelling?
Yeah, good.
All right, now I want to...
As we see Craddock listen to Coach Rob DeLang, we look at the left jab from Craddock. Beautiful work. He needs a little bit more head movement. And Prunty, for mine, needs to fire that left hand from the outside a lot more and try and keep Crash at bay. At the moment, he's letting Crash get inside.
Yeah, it's been fought at the distance of Ozan Craddock thus far.
Stay back. Nice and tidy, fellas.
Second half of this fight. Craddock dominating. Prunty up against a genuine young superstar here and has held himself very well so far. Down in round number 2, a better round number 3 for the New South Welshman. Two Queensland titles, an Aussie title coming up on Big Time Boxing.
Crash much more composed in this fight than I've seen in the past. He just tries to blast people out from start to finish until they go. He does not stop. Much better in this performance. Prunty, beautiful work with that left hand.
That's what happens when you're 21, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a natural tendency.
Yep. He's going to get a lot more out of something like this. Whether he wins or loses, he's learning to control the game.
Prunty here at different times, moving orthodox to southpaw. Not quite sure if that's the answer.
It could be dangerous as well with the power hooks and Crash. Craddock, as he gets caught on the temple there, does Craddock. Oh, good body work.
That was a good lead to the body there, Ozan. Before this fight, Ozan had 4 fights, but he only had a combined total of 5 rounds in total. So, I mean, this will be good for him. He's already in the 4th round. He's almost doubled what he's done in previous fights.
And there's no such thing as someone that's not tough from Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, good left hook switched into the... Probably a middle stance, really, from Prunty. See Crash really trying to concentrate on the body here now as we head towards the final minute of round number 4.
When he finishes to the head, that's when he succeeds, I think. He starts to the body, finishes to the head, he'll catch him.
Yeah, left hook especially. He's got a beautiful right hand on him, Gavin Prunty.
Hasn't he? Long, straight. Nice little left hook there from Craddock.
So this is what we said in the break. He doesn't need to let Crash get in here. I know it's hard and you know, Crash is quite aggressive, but that's beautiful work from Prunty from the outside.
Sad news in Aussie boxing today with Wally Taylor passing. The Australian featherweight champion of the 1960s, a guy with a win over the legendary Jimmy Carruthers. Our thoughts and our prayers are with the Taylor family in these difficult times.
Yeah, he used to attend all the Tats Club fight nights up here in Brisbane. He was a well-known figure at those nights. Get in and present the main trophy. Wally Taylor, what a legend.
Last couple of seconds of the round.
Let's get the round, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a big thanks.
Back to the corners we go.
To Damien from DMC Plastering for joining us here tonight. From Wayne Colton Lawyers. And of course our main sponsors, Henry Lawyers, Cabela Coffee.
Let's take a look at the welterweight rankings as they stand at the start of August. Again, the title is vacant. It's a who's who Lenny Zapavinia, Sam Columban, Revan Cesare, Tim Hunt, Jeff Horn, and Todd Kidd. And number 2 and 5 do battle for that very title on our next Big Time Boxing on Thursday, the 12th of September.
You can't knock the Hornet for taking the tough fights, that's for sure.
Ozan Craddock, one tweeter, one of our more crazy tweeters, thinks that Ozan Craddock reminds him a little bit of Peter Andre.
Time out.
Oh, he'll love that.
With gloves on.
That's a cracker.
We'll use that.
Our man, the Daz Gunny's a little left of field.
This guy's a real character outside the ring. A bit of a lair, as you could see on his entrance, and loves the social media. So it'll be good to have that up on him, actually.
Round number 5.
Beautiful jab from Prunty.
Craddock
There's a
left of
return
screen. Prutney backing up again. A better 4th round from Gavin, no doubt. Circling the perimeter, the New South Welshman, trying to find an opportune time to reset and launch himself. Keep Craddock on the outside, keep him at his range.
Yeah, it's smart work as Prunty slips into the left-handed stance, back to the right. If I was Crash, I'd be just concentrating on the body for the first minute and a half and try and break him down. The openings are there to the head, but he needs to set him up.
I agree, and I think he should really look at cutting off the ring too. He seems to be chasing Prunty around the ring. Bring up his other foot, and all of a sudden it makes it a lot harder for Prunty.
Yeah.
5th professional fight in his first 11 months in the pay-for-punch ranks for Ozan Craddock, so regularity in what he's doing. Great to see. Nice stiff left jab there. It was strong from Craddock. He will learn more in these 5 rounds than the 5 previous, the 4 fights previous.
Oh, 100%.
I doubt. Yeah.
The mental toughness on this young man as well. Like, he's had 2 major knee operations. He can hardly run, but he just keeps working through them at 21 years old.
Oh, Craddock with a good left hand. Beautiful. Prutney literally walked onto it. Oh. And he's walking into a few now with just under a minute remaining in round number 5.
Mate, I'm not going to put up with much more of this holding, all right? All right, no more.
Steve Marshall laying down the law. Marshall's law.
But smart work from Prunty. He's in trouble. He's got to lock up. He's better off taking that. He got a 10-second break there.
Yeah. Nice evasion skills from Prutney. Turns and restarts with the left hand, but Craddock is just relentless with what he does and how he does it.
And 2 good body shots from Ozan, and now he's working to the head. He's got every punch in the book, Ozan. He goes up and down. He's
good little shot from Prunty.
Could potentially be a dangerous final round for Ozan Craddock, who's going to come in a million miles an hour. That is, if we get there, the way he's trying to finish the 5th. You just know that Crash wants a knockout.
Yep.
You need to step. You need to use that short left hook when he's rolling out. You'll get him. But you have to put a little bit more tight work in now. It's the last round. You got plenty for me? Good boy. But don't get sloppy with the right hand.
Round, the way you touch him up.
And he's looking for the uppercut, so watch that, yeah? No lead right hands, man.
This is round 5. It was a beautiful left hook once again by Ozan. Probably the punch of the fight, I'd say, for Ozan.
Yeah, that's where Prunty was in a bit of trouble and locked up Crash Craddock.
Stay back. Right back, right back.
Waiting to restart the 6th and final round.
Wipe that water.
Good work from Prunty to bounce back from that knockdown early on, and
Yep.
had some good moments of his own.
He looked gone.
Yeah, he did.
Round number 2.
Yeah. Oh, good right hand from Prunty. Well, it just glanced. Crash Craddock on the counter at the moment. Now back to aggression. Prutney with the right hand.
Trying to get out of there to reset. Craddock not quite cutting off the ring as you suggested earlier, Nathan, but doing a better job of limiting the movement of the New South Welshman.
There he goes. He's loading them up now, Craddock.
I think, like you said, Chris, he wants to finish this. He wants to keep a clean record with these knockouts.
Yeah. Look, if he gets it, he gets it. And if he doesn't, he certainly, like both you and Andy said, he's going to learn a lot more from this.
A love tap in the back of the head there.
Yeah, going over the top there.
So these are moments, and they work on it in the gym. Coach Rob DeLang nudging him off, nudging him back out and keeping him going at his distance. One of the best at it in the corner with him, Leon James.
Good straight right hand from Prutney. But he's being outgunned here, 10-1 by Craddock. Scheduled to fight another Irishman in Dennis Hogan here in Brisbane in about 4 or 5 weeks' time. There's a fight.
Big crowd.
And Prutney will be a better fighter for it, considering the inactivity coming into this fight.
Get your hands out of there.
Ripping in again with just on a minute left in the 6th and final round. An agreed weight of 68 kilos.
That's due to Crash Craddock changing his diet and seeing a dietitian working out if he's going to go light middle or welter, as Prutney has some tape loose on his left glove.
Right. Time out. Over here.
Time out with 33 seconds remaining. Tape on the left glove of Gavin Prutney. No real urgency needs to be shown by the corner here. Give him a breather. Pretty valuable 30 seconds, and he can come out and just throw as many as he can. Try and enter the Guinness Book of Records for most shots in 31 seconds. He only needs one big one. Can he find the chin of Ozan Craddock?
It's in the right hand, if you ask me, if it is there.
Yeah.
For Prutney.
And his record acknowledges that he can do so.
Yep.
There's not too many within the industry already that want to take on Ozan Craddock. Gavin Prutney put his hand up and said, I'll have a crack.
Yeah, well
and
done
the two-men embrace at the end of 18 minutes of work. A good showing from both young men.
Hendog Enterprises. Hendog. Wayne Toll.
Let's take a look at some of the replays, some of the action.
Good right hand from Craddock and one back from Prunty.
He never gave up, Prunty. He kept on going the whole way through, so hats off to him and plenty of experience for Ozan.
Yeah, I agree. Prunty, he showed a big heart, and he, like we said, he went down, he bounced back, and credit to him.
Big news in Aussie boxing this week, of course. We are hoping in the next 24 hours for an announcement from the United States of Anthony Mundine, Shane Mosley for late October in Sydney. However, there are reports surfacing that negotiations have hit a little hurdle. Let's hope that's not the case. And a future Hall of Famer does come down under and go one-on-one with Anthony.
Yeah, good for Australian boxing, that's for sure.
Seems happy, relaxed, confident. He knows he's got this on the scorecards. And speaking of the scorecards, Dave Ella has them centering.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Phil Austin scored the fight 59-54. Judge Tony Kettlewell scored the fight 60-53, and Judge Adam Hyde also scored the fight 60-53. It's all for our winner for a unanimous points decision, the blue corner, Ozan Crash Craddock.
Ozan Crash Craddock, 5 fights, 5 wins, and now 11 professional rounds. A superstar of the future. You'll be seeing and hearing a lot more of him in the future.